It's 2022, we're back, and you know what that means? It's time for an update. My Lego city, Brick Prefecture, has been away from YouTube for far too long now, so this is the first update for 2022. Here's the tour of what's been happening. As it's January 2022, I thought it was about time that we had an update on Brick Prefecture. What's been happening, what's changed, and what's in store for the future. For those of you that have seen older videos, you'll know straight away that quite a lot has changed since those uploads. The major changes have happened around the railway itself. We have two trains running now consistently, which is always something we've struggled with. And again, that is one of the things I always wanted to incorporate in this setup, was two trains running at the same time. Now, in the initial planning stages of my Lego city, if you want to call it that, there was several considerations. Firstly, it had to fit in a very small space, so this is only 8 base plates by about 4. It can't go any bigger than that, there just isn't the room. The second consideration was I wanted 2 trains running at any one time, or at least 2 trains, and I think I've succeeded in that. It's not a very big circuit, but it works, it does the job. The third consideration was I wanted height. I wanted to build up, and that's where a lot of these layers come in. It allows me to have things hidden underneath and also give it a feeling of depth as well. So you can see here another addition is the market, and coming across the top of the Japanese market is the monorail. Still a long way to go on that. It is not finished. One of the support columns is there, that's not done yet either. But I've tried to finish this area. So there's a lot of little figures in here. There's a lot of the Lego video tiles in there used as advertising. And at the back there's a little pedestrian bridge which takes you across the canal onto the more business area of the city. The boat itself is going to have a lot of changes. That's going to be a restaurant at some point, so you can see the staff are all there, they're ready to go. And this is on the very right hand side of Brick Prefecture. We have some shops, the shopping district, and a few other things happening here as well. Again, this isn't quite finished yet, but it's getting close, very close. The windmills up and running, the wind turbine, sorry. That had a few modifications. I wanted to incorporate the motor, the controls, the battery box all in the top. So that's why it looks a little bit chunkier than the standard Lego one, because it's all in there. It's all controlled by a little switch on the side. Coming down, again, back to the centre of the city here, you can see the trees in the background there. Greenery is something I always wanted to incorporate a lot of, and it's not something you see a lot of in Lego buildings and Lego cities, because it's just not something that really happens. Trees are always really difficult to create because of how complex they are, but I've given it a go and I think they look okay, they look pretty good. There will be more. This is just the start of the park area, and there will be more added to that, and the monorail is going to run directly through it. Again, something else I wanted to incorporate in this was a very clean look. So you'll see those white bricks running around all the different levels there. Everything's very uniform. I wanted to create the feel of cleanness, space, sharp lines, but also have a lot of detail as well. So this is the 7-Eleven store. This is from an idea that's on Rebrickable. I've adapted it to what I need and I've changed a few things. There's still a bit more work to do on that one. There's going to be a whole row of shops along the back there. That's going to be kind of the central road running through that area. It's going to disappear under one of the levels. So again, you can see the monorail there. It's slowly getting there. There's going to be a station down at this end here, and that will connect through to the trains that are running underneath it, because underneath there as well there will be a main station for the trains themselves. So over on the left you can see that is some of the Ninjago things that are happening there. At some point they will disappear, I will take them out, and what we can see in the middle here, this is where a level crossing is going to be. I need to add that in, so on the next update you will see that. The main aim for me this year is to give you guys monthly updates on this, not just for you but for me as well. It's a record of what I've been doing, and I can look back on it and see if things have improved for the better or not. Okay, so this is on the very left hand side. This is behind the Ninjago city. There's another Chinese street market happening on here. The whole city is built around this Chinese-Japanese mashup. So you'll see a lot of Chinese text and a lot of Japanese and Korean text in here as well on some of the banners and awnings and things like that. But again, there's the Lego Hotel. That is going to go at some point. I really don't like that at the moment, so we'll get rid of that at some point. Coming down the main street on the left hand side here, we have the Starbucks build. The sticker's a little bit faded on that. I need to print a new one, but again, that was from Rebrickable. There's some instructions on there. I had to modify that a little bit to get it to work, but it turned out okay in the end. And again, that building that we're seeing there, that apartment block, is again from Rebrickable. It's a really good website for finding just alternative builds for everything. But that's our update for January. There will be another one in February, so I look forward to seeing everybody there. Let me know what you think, drop some comments, subscribe, and I'll see everybody next time.